I remember many years ago, there used to be this wonderful group. It was a music group, and they went through a lot of stress because they were not believed. I knew the people were born again. I knew they loved Jesus with all their hearts. And I told them that time, I said, look, with the resources I had then, I will contribute gladly in helping you. Listen, let me tell you something about the body of Christ. We must be very careful. We are losing a lot of fish because we are destroying the efficiency of fishermen simply because their tools for catching fish is different from what we are using. We need to be careful. If on my way going I find someone who is a professional, how many of you know that there are many fellowships that are around many, careers, like say for instance the Immigration Christian Fellowship? I preach there every year. So you have to be a uniformed person to even have access to that kind of place. I have the honor of preaching there every year. I've preached there for like 8 years or so, maybe 8 or 10 years. Every year, at least once, I go there. There are people who have been born again there, and the way God got them born again was to give them jobs with immigration so that they can attend that fellowship. There are many students, the only way they got saved was by getting admission, because there are programs their parents will never allow them go. So you will find out that the child's JAMB score was not up to it, but God still gave the child admission because it was more than just getting a degree. God needed that child to be released from a hostile home, to be in an atmosphere where he can pray. That child will never be allowed to have a night vigil where he or she is coming from. That's how many of you got saved. The message is, respect the diversity of ministries within the body, provided they are genuinely born again and provided they love God. Don't make business people feel less of witnesses. Don't let drama actors, Christian drama ministries, feel less of actors. Don't allow worshipers, those called into the worship ministry, you may not like the way they jump, but don't be too quick to judge. Go and find out the investments they make in the secret before they come out to jump. Don't be too quick to judge. Just because they sing the way you don't want does not mean they are not singing to the glory of God. Are we together? Don't judge people called into campus ministry. Their ministry is to young people. They will wear t-shirts and jeans and be jumping. Don't laugh at those who are called into the ministry of fitness and they are using it for the gospel. Their job is to tell their story from losing so pounds. Now I am weak, and they preach Jesus. We must respect the fishing tools that every fisherman carries. Now the truth I must balance is that there are tools that are not tools. For instance, if we see you standing with a knife at sea, you are not a fisherman, because holding that knife that way is not a tool. So I'm not just saying we should just celebrate any tool. No, the tools may be diverse, but when you see a fishing tool, you know, because you can see the assignment of that tool and you can see the result from using that tool. Fishers of men.